Well, good evening. Thank you for making time for us, KTV Primetime News, and this is the Primetime News right here on KTV. Now, today is a Monday, the 24th day of October, the year 2022. Tonight, we have a lot in store for you and what is happening in the country and, of course, beyond our borders. With what's dominating the public discourse is the fatal shooting of the Pakistani investigative journalist Sharif. His investigative journalist Shad Sharif, who was allegedly killed by the Kenyan police officers under unknown and unclear circumstances. Just a lot for you tonight, but first let's take a look at the stories making headlines tonight. 49-year-old Pakistani journalist Shad Sharif allegedly killed by officers manning a roadblock. ODM leader Raila Odinga blames the government for failing to tackle drought as relief efforts continue to the starving population. Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza accuses MCAs of trying to coax her into misusing public funds. Curtains up for a show of repute as the 29th edition of Kenyatta University Culture Week kicks off.
This is KUTV Primetime News with Omondi Otieno.
Welcome to the broadcast. I'm not alone. I'm with the company of Makrine Cheng, who is our sign language interpreter tonight. And we're streaming live, of course, this broadcast on social media platforms on Facebook, KTV Kenya on Twitter, KTV_Kenya. It's also live on YouTube at KTV Kenya Live. Now, the Independent Policing Oversight Authority, IPOA, has launched an investigation into the alleged mistaken identity killing of the senior investigative journalist from Pakistan, Shad Sharif, who was shot on the night of October 23rd by Kenyan police officers. Now, Sharif was fatally shot in the head by the police after he and his driver, who apparently was his brother, breached a roadblock that had been set up in the area of Nairobi Migadi Highway in Kajiado County after they alleged that a similar car was involved in the case of child abduction. Just a report we have for you by Jeff.
Ashad Mohammed Sharif, a prominent senior Pakistan journalist, was shot dead Sunday night along the Nairobi-Magadi Highway. The National Police Service statement indicates that the incident followed a circulation from Pangani police of a stolen motor vehicle. The officer trailing the motor vehicle towards Magadi alerted the police in Magadi, who erected a road barrier. It was then that the deceased vehicle, in company with his brother Kuram armed, came upon the police barrier which they allegedly drove through. It was then they were shot at, killing the late Ashad Sharif. The news of Sharif's death spread fast in Pakistan, where condolences and condemnation started pouring in from across the country. Pakistan President Dr. Arif Alvi termed the death as a great loss to the journalism fraternity as well as the country. Via his Twitter account, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said he was deeply saddened and urged President William Ruto to ensure a fair investigation. The 49-year-old journalist fled Pakistan in August, citing death threats and multiple court cases launched against him and several other journalists on controversial sedition charges. Sharif used to frequently embed Pakistani troops on counter-terrorism missions and worked close with Pakistan intelligence. On analysis of the 2021 report by IPOA shows that police killed some 169 people and enforced the disappearance of 28 people last year alone. This comes as President William Ruto disbanded this special unit squad which is linked to a series of killings and arrests of 4 DCI officers linked to murder last week. Jeff Mwangi, KUTV.
Thank you, Jeff Mwangi, for that report. And of course, latest development you have seen, the Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif reach out to the Kenyan head of state, President William Ruto, to expedite this investigation and of course come up with a solid report on the killing of this Pakistani journalist. And of course, the journalism fraternity in Kenya is also giving a call to the police officers to really expedite this process and give a clear report on why one of their colleagues now missing in action. Away from that, the ravaging drought situation in Kenya has seen the government now distribute food to the affected families in the northern and the coastal parts of the country, and it is estimated that approximately 3.5 million Kenyans are facing this drought and hunger crisis.
For a decade, Kenya has witnessed 3 phases of severe drought between 2010 and 2011, 2016 and 2017. The current drought of 2020 and 2022 has been the most severe and the longest, leading to the death of livestock and humans. According to the report by the National Drought Management Authority, 29 counties have been affected by drought, as 3.5 million Kenyans face food insecurity. This is a 10% increase from the same period in 2021, which represented 3.2 million Kenyans. Counties mostly affected include Garissa, Isiolo, Kajiado, Kitui, Mandera, Marsabit, Samburu, Tana River, Turkana, Wajir, Kilifi and Laikipia. In Laikipia County, Laikipia East constituency, Her Excellency Dorcas Rigathi presided over food distribution.
Tukiongea mambo ya njaa, hakuna mtu ambaye unaweza kusema hawezi pata njaa. Miaka iliyopita watu wanafikiria njaa inaweza tu kupata watu wa Northeastern, lakini sasa hata Mount Kenya, ukienda Rift Valley, ukiuliza katika ile data imepatianwa, kila mtu akona shida.
Hawa wazazi watoto wao wanaenda shule, wakifika ndani ya shule wanaanza kuzinzia. Wengine wao tukiita mikutano wanakuja kwa mikutano. Unakuta uwezi maliza mkutano bila mzazi ama mtoto kuzinzia, wana faint kwa mikutano kwa sababu ya kitu moja, njaa.
In Tana River County, Commissioner Thomas Sankey has flagged off relief food for drought-stricken families. The government has continued with its motive of supplying food, water and animal feeds to the affected counties. On 26th of September, when President Ruto was presiding over the food distribution program to the affected areas, he ordered transparency in the whole exercise. Shadrach Smiu, KUTV.
Away from that now to the politics of the country. Today witnessed a clash between the Meru Governor Kawira Mwangaza and the members of County Assembly, which continued to escalate after the county chief accused the ward representatives of blackmail and intimidation. Outside the Meru County government offices, the county boss said that she will not misappropriate the money meant for Meru residents so as to please the Meru MCAs, who she accused of seeking monetary concessions. Governor Mwangaza's sentiments came even as it emerged that some of the MCAs were plotting her impeachment days after they accused the governor of being rude and disrespectful.
Tumekutana na nyinyi kwangu nyumbani, nikatengeneza dina, tukakula pamoja, tukakubaliana about Wandford, mumeniruka. Tumekutana na nyinyi Mombasa, tukaongea mambo ya Wandford, mumeniruka. Niwapatie, ndio nitawapatia, lakini this time round mambo yamebadilika. Hakuna pesa nitapeana kienyeji.
All right, and away from that now, Kenyatta University on Monday, October 24th, officially launched its 29th Culture Week, which was has been celebrated since 1992 at the university's main campus. This was led by the chief guest, Mike Rabar, and the acting vice-chancellor, Professor Wacheke Wanjohi. This year's theme is inclusivity and peaceful coexistence.
As the curtains went up for the official launch of Kenyatta University Culture Week, the podium decorated to commemorate the 29th edition since the inception of Culture Week was filled with an array of performances from the very own students of the institution all the way to renowned entertainers in the country.
Kenyatta University is definitely the best university that we have, not just in Kenya, not just in East Africa, but products za Kenyatta University hazijiongeleshi zenyewe zinajiongele? Zenyewe zinajiuza, my friend. Kenyatta University.
The 2022 Culture Week chief guest, who is the CEO of Homeboys Radio, Mike Rabar, officially declared the Culture Week open as he encouraged the need for peaceful coexistence and continuous nurturing of talents in the university.
Undoubtedly, the week will be full of interesting and engaging performances. I wish our performers the very best as they continue developing their talent and take them to greater heights. And with these few remarks, it's now my honor to declare Kenyatta University 2022 Cultural Week officially open. Thank you very much.
This annual festival, organized by Kenyatta University to showcase the rich African heritage and culture of Kenya, has since received recognition in the country as the acting vice-chancellor, Professor Wacheke Wanjohi, recognized the founders of the festival as well as the impact it has made to the university.
I'm sincerely proud that Kenyatta University takes a leading role in Kenya in promoting unity through diversity and embracing the various cultures to achieve a harmonious coexistence. As you are aware, recently, Kenyatta University received a recognition by the government of Kenya in attaining the top rank among government agencies.
The multidiscipline one-week event incorporates acrobatics, visual arts, applied arts, comedy, cuisine, dance, fashion, exhibitions, among others.
This week provides an opportunity for all our students and staff to showcase their individual talents in music, dance, drama, sports, pageant, and many more, as we have seen. Therefore, I really urge the entire community to enjoy and participate during this Culture Week in one way or another, as we appreciate who we are, embrace our different backgrounds, and forge a united front forward as the KU community.
While celebrating culture to many means promotion of cultural diversity, this is no different to Kenyatta University as it officially launches its Culture Week aimed at championing for cultural inclusivity and peaceful coexistence. Anodida, KU TV, Nairobi.
Thank you so much, Anodida, for covering that important story. And of course, this really should challenge us that in Kenya and in the whole of Africa, we have very dynamic and very interesting cultures that we should not just let go of as we embrace the Western culture. A challenge to us, really. Now, the complex and dynamic challenges being experienced in the world today demand a workforce with the relevant knowledge and skills to solve the problems through the initiative approaches. The opportunity for developing such skills are found in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics disciplines collectively referred to as STEM. A government agency